Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Before we get into it today, and we're gonna have some fun here. We have to take a short break here to announce our new sponsor, and they gave me a live read. They said you have to read this, so I'm gonna go ahead and read it, and then we'll get into the show. Hello again, friends. Are you like me? Really get a hankering for pork products, but you can't seem to find the best ones. Well, there is no need to live in fear any longer. We have found the very best, and they are Minneapolis pork products, and we now accept the Spend app. Using only the most humble pork, they are humanely slaughtered and butchered right here in Minneapolis, then turned into the tastiest, most lip-smackingest pork products you will ever have in your mouth. From chops to sausage to rump roast, when you think about pork, you need to think Minneapolis pork products. And when you call, don't forget to use the podcast coupon code. Hit me, you big silly ass. And get 5% off your order. Think pork, think Minneapolis pork products. Round of applause from our sponsor. You know, when you can't make it across, sometimes you just gotta smile as you go under. And just cruising the Reddit and seeing the fallout from that just god awful AMA. You know what? I'm trying to smile. That's all I'm doing, and I hope a little bit of humor might maybe salve some of the wound. I've tried to do that like 5 times, and I can't get through it without laughing. I'm sorry, it's just so ridiculous, and that's kind of the rub there. So, what did we learn? I think that's kind of the takeaway, and I've been doing some deep soul searching, trying to figure out exactly what we learned here. Now, I think I got it. I do. You know what? There's no think. I got it. I know what's going on here, but I'm just not allowed to say it because it's YouTube, and there's just no way of doing this without pouring salt on a whole lot of wounds. So I'm just going to continue to explore a little bit, and we'll see where we end up. So what did we learn? That was the biggie. Aside from the fact that from a production standpoint, that was bad, man. Were they high? I got to ask, man, because the only thing that was missing there was like the sound of somebody munching on Cheez-Its or, something salty or something real sweet. But that was rough. Now, I am a highly functional alcoholic, and if you've ever seen my live stream, I'm pretty sure you see by the end of it, got the rosy cheeks. I got a little bit of slur in my voice. But even with that, I'm still able to remain coherent. So I'm just saying, if you're gonna be soused when you do an AMA, practice or just get better at it, and it won't come off like you're high. So what is one of the big things that we learned? What is the big things I learned? I learned that they have no idea what they are doing. None, absolutely none. And I will just use their own words, his own words, Tyler's own words. We will figure out what to build, and it's going to be super exciting. Typically, before you pivot, before you make this big radical shift, you kind of already have an idea of what you're going to build, or at least something pretty, favorable. I got it. All right. We know we're just going to get cracking on it. But I don't know, man. You don't go out and do a big public AMA like that and say, yeah, but we don't know, but we're going to figure it out, and it's great, and we'd love to get the community involved to help us figure out what to build. I didn't want to fund a think tank. I'm pretty sure that you didn't want to fund a think tank. It just bad optics. I mean, all the way around, and I'm pretty good at polishing turds, man, but there's no way that you're going to polish this. That was rough. Maybe practice for next time. I mean, I'm still of the opinion that you should take that replay down. You should bury it deep, deep under the ground, salt the earth so nothing ever grows there again, and just pretend that that never happened. That is advice, by the way. All right, from a production, from an optics perspective, man, make it disappear. All right, just deny everything. Nope, that wasn't us, man. That was somebody else. We learned that AMP will be a governance token for Ampera Foundation, but it may or may not be a collateral token for Ampera. Now, I also caught all this on the Reddit. You're out of your mind. It's absolutely going to be collateral. That's what it's for. And yeah. But I'm not making that up. It's what he said. He said if it can be a collateral token if the community votes to make it a collateral token. But with 100 billion 100 billion governance tokens, I got a hunch that the entire community all voting with a single voice won't even move the needle. There are so many of these tokens out there, man, and I don't know if you know how governance works, but whoever has the largest stake is going to get the loudest voice. You can wish whatever you want, man, but if they decide that they're not going to use it, they're not going to use it, and there's nothing you can do about it unless you want to buy a majority stake. And don't just get put it there. Don't, or you know what? Not financial advice. You do you, bro. We learned that they are a solution, maybe someday, potentially a solution. Don't you understand it? Look at Aave. They are a solution that is basically looking for a problem. The DeFi is going fine, man. All right. I live out here. I know I'm a DJ. The DeFi is going fine. All right. There is if there is a problem, a glaring problem that simply cannot. What I'm saying is that the advancement of the DeFi, it's not waiting for Ampera Foundation to build the solution that's going to bind it all together. All right. Cosmos is already doing that. There's tons of interoperability. It's already a thing out here. It's not, oh, well, we got to wait for Tyler. It's none of that. All right. Interoperability is already happening. So you are basically trying to come up with a solution to a problem that's already been solved, but you just want your piece. No, we're even better. You just have to pay us a little bit, and then yeah, it'll be better someday. SDK coming soon. We learned that when no information is given, and there was no information given out during that AMA, even the most diehard had to know that. When there is absolutely no information given, people will run wild with speculation, stepping over themselves, trying to tell you what you heard and how you got it wrong. He said nothing. For a solid hour, he said nothing. We don't know. White paper, maybe. Someday, coming soon. It's great. We already wrote it, but, we have to edit. And edit could take years. Anybody who's done this knows. Roadmap. Yeah, as soon as we figure it out, we're going to let you know. But we already figured it out. But we just, editing, man. Editing takes a while. I don't know if you've ever edited before, but it could take years. I'm not warm and fuzzy here. I've been bad. I've been beating the hell out of AMP for a while, but they make it so easy. That's kind of the funny thing, man. I usually don't go after low-hanging fruit. This is the last one that I still take shots at because they still let me. That's really all it is that they still let me do it. I'm not bullish on this. I think the pivot is crap. You know what? No, I'm not going to do it. I was going to say, I'll tell you what's really, I can't do it. That's kind of all we have, guys. Look, I'm going to continue to fire away on this one until they stop me. That's it. And the way to stop me is to actually deliver a product, actually get it out, actually start becoming profitable, actually save the money of the investors that you fleeced. Let's be honest here, man. You fleeced them. You paid your employees with AMP tokens, and AMP has been liquidated hey, everybody's got bills. I get it. But that wasn't your money, man. That's investors' money, and the investors are just absolutely savaged right now. There's the price. All right, there's the price. 12 cents to 0.0047. That's not even the low. Okay, I'm not going to say that. Look, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got some takeaways from it. There's no way, but nobody's talking about this anymore. Nobody's talking about AMP. It's my community now, all right? Because nobody else is doing it. Encourage other people to make positive videos, and I'll just go away. But Till then, I'm gonna enjoy myself. I don't do YouTube anymore. We're everything we're doing is out in the actual DeFi. So this is pretty much the last thing that I put up on YouTube. But for the community, I want to make sure you guys didn't forget about me. All right. Anyway, that's it. Questions, comments, Scott at thepodcast.com. I answer any and all. And until next time, please stay safe. Please be smart with your money. Cheers.